Welcome to Surgimap 2.3.0. Here I am on the new import screen with the new user interface where you can retrieve images and import them into your Surgimap database. The Import tab is located in the same top center panel, and clicking it will bring you to this screen you see here. At the top, we have the new Send panel, where you can save images to a patient database and send images to collaborators. Sending an image to my database is automatically selected for every import. You may also select sending an image to Surgimap's free measuring services for an expert to measure parameters and send back to you. Additionally, you may select another company to send your image to. The email address associated with each company can be managed in the user settings by clicking on the settings icon at the top right. You may edit which send options you see on your Send panel by clicking the Edit button, which looks like a pencil, selecting the companies you wish to see so that the check marks appear, and selecting Apply. Lastly, you may add additional collaborators to the image by typing their email addresses in the window here. Below the Send panel is the Import panel, which is where you can select the import source and the images you wish to save. You may import images in one of many ways by selecting the source icon at the bottom from which your desired images are located. You can see that I have set up my preferences to import from my desktop of the computer I am working from, my Documents folder from the local drive, the Hospital PACS system, another Surgimap database from a different Surgimap account, or a screenshot. You may change which sources appear at the bottom by clicking this Edit button, selecting the sources you wish to see so that the check marks appear, and selecting Apply. While the display of this panel and the sources have changed with this new 2.3.0 release, the functions of the sources and the stepwise process to import them after selecting your source have not changed. I will import an image saved to my desktop. I select the desktop source icon, choose the folder or folders I wish to import from, select the desired image so that it turns blue, and click Save. At any point, I can use the back and forward icons at the top right to navigate through the selected folders. You will notice that after I click Save, the import screen changes to display the Thumbnail panel and Details panel. The Thumbnail panel simply displays the thumbnails of the images contained in the selected source. The Details panel is where patient, study, and series information are saved. You can see that because I imported a DICOM image, many of these details have auto-populated. If the image is not DICOM, you may insert these patient, study, and series details as you wish. You may also choose to sync the patient by selecting this checkbox here, so that the image and details are synced to the cloud such that upon login to any device, your most recent changes will be seen and updated. Alternatively, if the selected image or images are related to a patient that already exists in your Surgimap database, you may select the blue icon to add this image to that existing patient. Choose the patient that the image relates to or search for that patient. At this point, you may either simply import or import and find in database. If you import and find in database, you will be brought to the database screen as you can see here, so that you can visualize the image's location and move on to the measure screen now or at a later time. That concludes the Surgimap 2.3.0 import screen demonstration. Please feel free to reach out to support@surgimap.com for further assistance.